Okay, so in this video sisakhuluma ngama-simultaneous equations, but in this video sifuna ukwenza more examples on ama-simultaneous equations. So let's take this one as our first example. So I'm given two equations and two unknowns, which is b and a. Equation 1 no b and a, equation 2 nobani a and b. Okay, so into yokuqala oyenzayo yini konje, uthatha the first equation, or okay, this time around let's take the second equation and solve for a or b, ne? Well, mina ngikhetha ukusolve for a, ne? So touch equation 2a plus b minus 5 equal to 0. Ne? Let's solve for a. Let's make a the subject of the formula. Move everything to the right hand side and show a on the left hand side. In totality, a is equals to minus b plus 5. Ne? Now, a in terms of b. Ne? So, uma express one variable in terms of another variable, ngathini singasho sithi uyiresolvile leyo equation, ne? Uyiresolvile to leyo equation. After resolving it, after expressing one variable to another variable, bese ke nawuqeda uyayiname leyo equation. In this case zote le equation ubani equation 3, ne? Bese ke ngoba a senginayo in terms of b, kumele ngimthathe ngimsubstitute into the first equation. Ayengikhona ukumsubstitute into the second equation ngoba the second equation ngithethe ngasolve for a in terms of b ngayo. So nangabe ngithethe nangabe ngithethe the first equation nga-express a or b in terms of the other variable, ne? Kumele ngithathe the second equation. Okay, lana ngithethe the second equation ngasolve for a in terms of b, so ngizosubstitute into equation 1 to get the value of b ke manje, ne? So equation 1 is b squared minus 1 minus a is equals to 0. Ngifuna ukusubstitute the value of a, let's start to go calculator above into equation 1. So ngizothi the third equation is substituted into equation 1. Ngithola ukuthi it's b squared minus 1 minus open bracket minus b plus 5 is equal to 0. Yeah? Is equals to 0. Is equals to 0. So I simplify there. It's b squared minus 1 minus and a minus, it's plus b, minus and a positive, it's minus 5, 0. Okay, I'm like terms or minus 5 and minus 1. It's b squared plus b minus minus 6 equals to 0. So in a quadratic equation, so usebenzisa the factoring method. Ungasebenzisa any other method to get the values of b. Ungasebenzisa completing the square or the quadratic formula. Lana ngizosebenzisa the factoring method. It's 3, 2 plus minus, ne? So b is equals to 2 or b is equals to negative 3. So I have ama-values kabani ka b. Ama-values ka b wami ayi-2, so kwamele ngiwathathe. Each value yaka b izoproduce a value ka a, ne? So for b is equals to 2, u-a uzoba equals to, ukhumbula ngisho u-a wami is equals to minus b plus 5. So u-b, abo-b bami ngizobathatha ngibasubstitute to equation 3. Ngizobathatha ngibasubstitute to equation 3 ukuthi ngikwazi ukuthola a value bami equals to minus b plus 5, which is equation 3. Angisho? Well, nangabe b is equals to 2, a wami uzoba equals to, sorry, open bracket, b it's 2 plus 5. A is equals to negative 2 plus 5. A is equals to, I'm told it's plus 3. Angisho? It's plus 3. B equals to minus 3. Asithole the value of a. Still nalo a ngiyothatha ngimsubstitute to the third equation, ne? 3. A is equals to minus open bracket negative 3 plus 5. A is equals to plus 3 plus 5. A is equals to positive 8. Ne? It's positive 8. Excuse my marker. My marker wami aphelile, by the way. It's 8, ne? It's positive 8. It's positive 8. Okay, let's start here another example. Okay, let's say on the second example, you know y minus x squared plus 9 equals to 0. Y plus 3x minus 9 is equals to 0. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. So whenever we solve our simultaneous equations, it's a good idea to open each equation in question a name. My name is A and the other one name is B, but then number 7 is number as 1 and 2, it's still fine. So let's take the first equation for this example. Start at the first equation and solve for the value of y. Ne? Kuzoba lula nangabe solve for the value of y, ne? Ngoba uma ngabe sithatha u-x squared, ne? Uma sisolve for x squared kwamele silokhu ngathini u-x squared isolution esoyithola uzoshiya nani ne-square root, and then izowenza lelo kanje le equation ibe messy. So always nangabe usolve for any variable, ne? In order to uthole the third equation, nangabe usolve for any variable, just make sure ukuthi i-constant yakho kuba 1, ne? And the inner squared i-variable yakho, ne? Wa-avoid lawo ngoba izocomplicate i-equation yakho. It's not like angeke ukhona ukuyisolve nangabe injalo, ne? Ungakhona, but then it's gonna be complicated. So equation 1, ne? Athi ngimbhale njengoba njalo la, and then we're solving for y. I'm making y subject of the formula and moving everything else to the right hand side. Uzoba no positive x squared plus 9. Plus 9. Le uzoba equation 3. Sengi-express y in terms of x, ne? Sengino y ke manje. Lo y ngizomthatha ngimsubstitute into the second equation, ne? Into the second equation, or singathi the third equation into the first equation. No, into the second equation, sorry, to the second equation. There's a contradictor lapha. Okay, second equation into the second equation. This is the second equation. Minus 9 equals to 0. This is my second equation, so you substitute the y into my second equation. My y value is plus x squared plus 9, ne? And then bese lokhu kunye 3x ngizomehlisa njengoba njalo, nalo minus 9 ngimehlise njengoba njalo, ne? Bese ngizoba no x squared plus 9 plus 3x minus 9 is equals to the minus 9 and the plus 9 bazokhanselana, kusala x squared and 3x. X squared plus 3x is equals to 0. Taking out to x as a common factor, I have x, I have x, ne? Kusala no x plus 3 is equals to 0, ne? Lena by the way, it's a quadratic equation, but then without the c. Nangabe njalo uvela ukhipha the variable as a common factor. So ngikhipha x as a common factor, ngambeka outside, angisho? Bheka ke manje. X uzoba equals to 0. This value is going to be equals to 0, or this bracket x plus 3 is equals to 0. Angisho? X is equals to negative 3. Angisho? Okay, so bheka ke manje, I have x as 0 and x as minus 3. So lama x values ngizowathatha ngizothi x into the third equation, this equation le, angisho? This equation where y will express in terms of x, but abu x enginabo, so y ngamthola ke, into 3, ne? Uma ngabu x awu 0, y wami is equals to x squared plus 9. This is the third equation. Don't get it twisted, eh? Do not get it twisted, eh? So it's open bracket 0 squared plus 9 is equals to, answer zoba 9. So uma x awu 0, y wethu zoba 9, ne? So when x awu minus 3, when x is minus 3, y uzoba ubani? X squared plus 9. I'm still substituting into the third equation. Y is equals to negative 3 squared plus 9. Y is equals to 9 plus 9, which is 18. There we go. There we go. There we go. So simultaneous equations were solved so again. I hope this video will be helpful and it provided more information on how to solve a quadratic equation. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your life. Thank you. Bye bye.